In the last few days, we have seen a decrease in price of about 18%. Is this the end of the bull run, or are we still getting higher? Let's talk about it. To give you the answer right now, I don't think we have seen the end of this year's bull market. In fact, you can see right here that we are still inside of this 5-wave upside move, which the bull market consists of. And right now, the correction we are seeing right now is just this red arrow here declaring wave 4 of this yellow 5-wave impulse to the upside. Once this yellow wave 4 has finished, we will see higher prices, approximately between 90 and 100,000 US dollars. These are minimum targets. We could even extend higher. Let's look at it more closely. This is the current situation we are looking at. I believe after we have briefly touched the last year's all-time high right here, back at the start of March this year, we have seen a 3-wave downside move consisting out of this first sharp sell-off, then a triangle to the upside, and then a 5-wave impulse to the downside. This 5-wave impulse should end in this yellow box right here, in which we will end the larger correction wave 4, seeing another extension to the upside to the 90 to 100,000 US dollars. Now, in more detail, how does this impulse look? This wave to the downside should consist out of 5 waves, of which I believe 4 we have already seen, counting something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and now this wave 5. And this wave 5 could have potentially ended right here by truncating this wave 3's low, meaning if we start going way higher right now over the 67,000 US dollars, this impulse is deemed finished and we are off to higher prices. However, in my primary scenario, I believe we will see lower prices in this yellow box right here before we see an increase to the $90,000 and above, as a truncation is a rather rare phenomenon. Now let's look at some crypto stocks, starting with Coinbase. In the last few hours, we had a sharp sell-off of about 20% in the Coinbase stock. Yet we should be very bullish on the stock, as Coinbase is the custodian for BlackRock's ETF and therefore probably the safest crypto stock on the planet right now. So I am not worried about the sharp sell-off right here, and I'm still going to use this zone right here to acquire new positions. After we finished the current wave, meaning finishing this 3-wave downside move consisting of 3 waves to the downside, 3 waves to the upside, and now probably 5 waves to the downside, we will touch this zone right here and then start this wave 3 impulse, which should get us to about 460 US dollars. This is a minimum target, and from the zone to this level right here, we're talking about 130% in just this wave 3. I think when Bitcoin will start to move again to the upside, we will see another increase in the Coinbase stock price. Now to another crypto stock, which is not so safe as it's rather volatile. We are talking about Marathon Digital Holdings, and I believe we are still in a correction right now, which we are going to finish soon in this box right here. Just for an idea why I think the stock is very interesting, as the stock is rather volatile, there are possibilities of great profits just looking at the former moves of this stock. If we start another major move to the upside from the level we are right now, you can see in a matter of few days, the stock can double in price rather quickly. However, since the stock is a rather volatile and risky investment, I won't put much money on this position and just keep it as a small trade to possibly get, just by reaching a new high right here, 127%. That's it for today's video. I think in times especially like these, where we have this massive volatility and a lot of this geopolitical tensions around the world, it's important to keep a cool head, especially in your investment decisions, to make large profits without risking too much. Have a good night.